you need to use the strategy before it's way too late, because the Judas Swing Strategy works amazingly and it has over 90% in win rate. And if you start using the strategy, you will see yourself become profitable in front of your own eyes within Forex. So let's just get straight into it. So the Judas Swing Strategy works at a very, very specific time frame, which is from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. okay, and this works on a London session, and I'm going to be using UTC -4, right? You can see right here the pair that I'm using and the time frame that I'm actually using. And what you're going to be doing from now is very, very specific. You need to mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session, and then also you need to mark out the 12 a.m. Judas candle, and that's the most important thing. As you can see, we have price right here. This is all Asian session, right? And what you need to do is mark out the highs and the lows of Asian session. As you can see, this is highs range, and we're also going to be doing the same thing towards the downside. So this is the lows range right here, so this is going to be marked out as lows range, right? And we need to see actually which one of these two actually get swept. But just before we see which one gets swept, we need to mark out our 12 a.m. Judas candle. As you can see, the time is right here down below, and as you can see, the 12 a.m. candle will be anywhere around here, right? So what I'm going to be doing is playing price forward until it gives me that 12 a.m. candle. Just looking for it right now. As you can see, it's one more candle, and there we go. We just got our one more candle, and we're going to be marking out the candle from where it actually opens, just like this. I'm going to be actually making this a dotted line, right? So you guys know which one is that candle. So this is the Judas candle right there. And as soon as we mark out the Judas candle, what we need to do from here on out is wait for the actual swing to happen. And there's a lot of things incorporated into the swing, right? And that you need to be paying very, very close attention to. First, you need to be paying very, very close attention for the price fake out. Okay, so the fake out will be anything like this. So people that are actually entered in buys, or want to actually enter buys when they see price going up, they enter buys and get stopped out when price actually, you know, goes to the actual direction of where it needs to go. So I'm gonna just play price forward and just let you see it yourself. As you can see right there, price is actually about to fake out towards the upside. I just keep playing price forward. I just move this over. As you can see, it's faking towards the upside now, right? And we need to wait for the Judas candle to actually get swept first before you determine what is a fake out, right? So as you can see, it's gone towards the downside right here. You might have been saying, oh, but why is this not a fake out right here? Okay, why is this, for example, not a fake out? The only reason why this is not going to be counted as my fake out is because price did not actually sweep the Judas candle first before giving us that towards the downside fake out or the Judas swing, right? So what we're going to be doing is waiting for price to actually sweep the area just like it did right here. As you can see, this would be our fake out right there, and now price is actually going towards the upside. And if it now hits our Asian sessions high range, what we need to do is enter sells. So I'm going to keep playing price forward, and as you can see, it's completely swept our Asian highs range. So we got that highs range completely broken, and we got our 12 a.m. Judas candle broken, right? So now what we need to do is find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / fractional lows have completely been swept, and then we can reinforce our market structure shift within a golfing candlestick if it's possible, right? So what we're doing now is finding a breakage of structure towards the downside. And if I play price forward one more time, as you can see right there, we've got a very, very clear market structure shift that we're going to be actually naming right here, right? So this is our market structure shift right there that we're going to be actually placing. And once we got the market structure shift, now everything from here on out becomes very, very simple. But this happens very fast in live form, so you need to pay very close attention, right? So what we're doing now is identifying a fair value gap, and we can overlap the fair value gap with a market structure shift to get a higher probability. But if we don't get a market structure shift that overlaps to the fair value gap, it's not going to be the end of the world. You're still going to hit the trade and you're still going to make a lot of profits. So what we're going to be doing now is marking out my fair value gap, and you can see the fair value gap clearly right here. Okay, and as soon as you can see this, I'm going to just mark it out like this, named it fair value gap. Once I actually name the fair value gap, all I've got to do from here on out is very, very simple. All I've got to do is literally enter my sell position, and I can enter and completely smash take profit on this trade. But just before I continue with this, guys, if you want one-to-one support from me, M's Trades, okay, for completely free, make sure you join the first link in the description, because you're going to start getting results just like Melvin right here. 2 wins yesterday and today. Okay, entry model was amazing. As you can see right here, there's so much results. They all literally speak for themselves. You can see a 5-star review right here. But look, this is very, very important, because here's the process. I can coach you one-to-one, and I will pass over all my trading consistent systems all over to you, and then you can make easily $4,000 a month within the first 30 days. So make sure you do join the first link in the description, because I always give value in this group and show you how you can become a profitable 6-figure funded trader, just like I am. Look at that amazing apartment and all the results. But make sure you do join, because only 5 people are allowed in per day. But once you do join, make sure you do actually react with a fire emoji, so I know you came from this video. But anyway, what we're going to be doing now is actually placing a sell right here. Okay, so this is going to be my sell limit. I'm going to be placing my actual stop loss anywhere around this area, and I'm going to be placing my take profit as a 1-to-3 risk to reward ratio, right? So now we have everything dialed in within the strategy. Now, as you can see, the Judas Swing strategy looks very, very structured, right? So this is the Judas Swing strategy. Everything in this strategy actually looks very, very structured. Now all you've got to do is literally wait for price to enter, just like this. I just play price forward, and you can see it just entered right there, and now it's plummeted towards the downside, and that's exactly what we wanted to see, right? A lot of selling pressure right here. And as you can see right there, completely smash take profit, literally within 3 candles. And you can start actually winning like this. Okay, don't just look at this video and think, oh, he's just another trading guru. This doesn't actually work. This has a 90+% win rate. And if you start using this, you're going to make so much profits. You're not even going to know what to do with your accounts once they're all funded and you start getting payouts. Okay, I'm going to show you on a fundamental level how the strategy actually works and how you can use this towards your advantage every single day and catch the move every single day, right? So as you can see, I'm going to be waiting for Asian session to do whatever it wants. So this is Asian session right here, and I'm going to be waiting for it to do whatever it wants. But once it gets to our specific trading time, right, which is 12 a.m. on my 12 a.m. candle, what I'm going to be doing is marking out the highs and the lows of Asian session. So let's say it was anywhere around here. So that's the highs of Asian session for now, and this is the lows of Asian session. And as soon as I mark out the highs and the lows, I need to mark out also my 12 a.m. candle, right? As you can see, let's say this is the 12 a.m. candle right there. Let me just move this over. As you can see, let's say this is the 12 a.m. candle right there. And once we actually get this Judas candle, what I need to do from here on out is very, very important. You need to wait for price to actually give you that fake out within the Judas Swing candle. But you can't just wait for it to give you a fake out like this and then start going towards the upside and then you're going to start buying, right? You need to wait for price to actually give you a fake out where it breaks into the Judas Swing candle, and then it actually breaks more into the Asian sessions highs, right? Once it actually breaks these 2 areas, so this is the highs right here. Once it actually breaks these 2 areas, what you need to do from here on out then becomes very, very structured and very, very simple, right? As soon as it breaks both areas, now you're going to be selling, right? And as soon as we're going to be selling, what we're looking for now is a breakage of structure where fractional highs or lows have been swept, and then we can look for the engulfing candlestick too. So what we're looking for now is a market structure shift. So we are looking for a movement which is like this, which it does break on itself, and this would be our market structure shift, right? Very, very simple, very, very easy, right? So market structure shift taken out right there, and what we need to do once we get the market structure shift is actually highlight our fair value gap, and our fair value gap should usually overlap with the market structure shift, so we can get the highest amount of probability on the trade actually winning. This also has a 90% win rate of winning every single time, so make sure you do follow steps correctly, right? So that's the fair value gap right there, and now all I'm going to be doing is actually selling right here. Okay, I'm going to be placing my stop loss just anywhere around here, giving it a little bit of breathing room, and I'm going to be placing my take profit at either a 1-to-3, or you can actually place it at Asian sessions lows. It's very, very close to 1-to-3 is a very close to Asian sessions lows, so I'm just going to place it at Asian sessions lows. As you can see right here, what we're going to be doing, you just wait now for price to enter your fair value gap, bounce off of it maybe twice, and then it will go up to completely smash your take profit. And this is exactly how easy the strategy is to use, and you don't even have to do any like psychology tricks, okay? Because this is such a structured strategy that it just works without you even having to put any mind into it, right? So make sure you do follow this step by step. If you didn't get the video, rewatch it, and then you will get the strategy. Make sure you go back, test it, and do join my Telegram, because I show crazy insights in there, and I do actually give one-to-one support with live weekly calls in here, okay? But anyway guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.